with everything going on in the Japanese version of the game, where we had the summer event 2017 part 1 and part 2 is coming out really soon. It's probably already out by the time this video is uploaded, where we're going to get more swimsuit servants, more eventees and stuff like that. I'm sure a lot of people have already forgotten what's going on here in the English version, probably because there's not really much going on. The Orion event is going to start soon as well. I think it's starting tomorrow after John's Gacha ends. And you know what? I've been playing the English version just as much as the Japanese version, to be honest. And I just want to make another mini rant. By the way, down here is what I'm going to be aiming for this Gacha video. Hopefully I get John. Probably not though. But mini rant, just like I did last couple of videos ago. If you're bored of the English version because there's lack of events, there's lack of anything really going on, chapters, stories, new content, stuff like that, then I'm sorry, but you're fucking up. I don't want to judge anyone, but I'm gonna say it right now. This is purely my opinion, but you're fucking up. Because guess what? When the event starts, when new event starts, when new chapters come out, when all of this new content comes out, your servants are going to be weak as hell because you are not logging in every day. You are not playing the game. You are not farming. When there's nothing going on. Usually when there's nothing going on in Fate, I farm. Because guess what? I'm going to need those EXP cards. I'm going to need those QP. I'm going to need those Ascension materials. And while everybody's complaining about the English version being boring, they're too busy playing the Japanese version, completely ignoring the English version, only to later find out that they fucked up because they're not going to have EXP cards, they're not going to have QP, they're not going to have fully ascended servants. So I'm going to show you what I'm rocking with right now. I showed it the other day, but I might as well show it again. But I've been playing the game every day, making sure my AP doesn't refill, farming for EXP cards and all that shit. And if your support or your team it doesn't have to have as many gold servants. It could all be silvers, it could all be bronze. But if your team, your support, doesn't look remotely close to this in terms of level and skills, then you're fucking up. Because once events start racking up, then you're going to be sorry. Because you're going to be farming a lot. You're going to be finding yourself buying quartz and using all your gold apples just to catch up to farming. You're going to farm AP. You're going to farm QP, EXP cards, all that shit. So I'm just saying, if you think the English version is boring and you're not playing it, then I'm letting you guys know right now, you are going to be way behind from everyone else. And this is not a race. This is not like the summer 2017 event for Japan where it's a race. But, you know, that's just my tip to you guys. Like, if there's nothing going on in Fate Grand Order, you might as well take your time to at least farm, because you're going to regret it. So, speaking of farming, the 50th login day for Fate Grand Order has already passed, and I thought we were gonna get 20 quartz. We only got 4, and I was like, oh shit, I can't do a 10 roll for my English account now. So I farmed extremely hard to complete a bunch of interludes just to get 30 quartz, and we got 4 tickets from our 3 tickets, I believe, from Otakon, an anime convention. So they were celebrating that, which is pretty cool. So obviously we want John. Last video we NP5 Chevalier. I'm sorry if I talked too long, by the way. I like ranting. I don't know why. So obviously our goal is down there. From here on out, I think in my gacha rolls I'm gonna have what I want in the bottom of my camera. So down there should be a John picture. So obviously we want that Johnny boy. But if we don't get John, we could at least get another kaleidoscope. That would be nice. I always like to aim a bit lower. So if I want a 5-star servant, there should be at least be one other thing that's less in rarity that I want from the gacha. So if I get that only, I'll still be happy. That's how I'm able to get through these kinds of games, gacha games, because I like aiming a bit lower than what I actually want, just so I won't be completely disappointed if I don't get what I want, but I get something that, you know, I kind of want, you know. So we got 4 tickets, 1 10 roll, as you can see. Enough bullshitting. I'm sure a lot of people are like, just get on with it. Okay, let's do this. Fuck. Come on. Come on. Give it. Come on. Shit. Hopefully we don't get another Chevalier. Because, oh man, that's terrible. Because she's already NP5. So, NP6 does not, and above does not exist. So, getting an extra Chev would be pretty useless. I mean, I could get rare prisms out of it, but oh man. Alright, halfway through our tickets. We are going in balls deep. Come on, Johnny boy. Come on. At least a kaleidoscope. Okay, we got Angel's Song. Gold CE. It's decent. I think it gives, what, 25% stronger NP damage? I could be wrong. Last ticket of Destiny and Sexuality. Will we get something? Let's see. Come on, Johnny boy. You know you want to come to us. I could fully ascend you right now. Because, unlike a lot of people, I actually farm, so... Now I'm debating whether I do want a 10 roll or just single it out. Fuck it, we're 10 rolling. We had nothing to lose. And as you can see, nothing is paid for. Everything was farmed from my blood, sweat, and tears. Everything is free as it could be. So, Johnny boy. Come on, John, I have you dancing in the bottom with your altar form. So, bless us with your presence. And even if we don't get her, I'm not going to be too bummed about it. I already have Gilgamesh in this account and an NP5 Chev, so it's like, you know, for the most part, I have what I want. It would just be nice to have a ruler, because she's really, really good early in the game. She's easy to ascend. Her skills are decent, but her NP is what really matters. Okay, I was about to say, that was going to spark. Okay, we got Gilded, eh? Come on, give us Johnny boy, come on. Give us that Johnny boy. Servant. Assassin. Oh god. We didn't get a guaranteed gold yet. I think this is our 3rd or 4th scout. I say that every gacha video. I can't count. I'm sorry. Oh man. And plus John is always in the gacha, so it's not like I will never get her. She might come in a random day, who knows. Although I am gonna save my quartz from here on out until Jack the Ripper comes out, which is all the way at December. Is this another Cuckoo Lane? It's another Cuckoo Lane. Okay. I mean, Cuckoo Lane is gonna be useful during the Orion event when we face the 200k Orion, which I know is gonna cause a lot of trouble for a lot of people. And there's our guaranteed gold. Another, I mean, it's not Kaleidoscope, but they both function similarly. So, I guess that's not too bad. Okay. And I think this is the last one. And it's a servant. If this is ruler, oh man. And of course it's not ruler. It's Gilded A again. Okay. Oh man, we got a lot of doubles in here. We got 2 Gilded A's, 2 coups, and... oh, one more. Is it another double? Ushi Wakamaru? No, Alexander. Well, I mean, again, I can't be too mad. John's always in the gacha, so it's not like it's all hopeless. And fun fact, when I pulled John in my Japanese account, it was out of nowhere, and it wasn't even in her gacha. It was just, I was scouting, and I just got her, and I was like, oh, cool. And at the time, I wasn't really familiar with the ruler class or John the Arc in Fate lore, of course. So I was actually bummed out when I got her. I was like, oh wow, John, cool. And then as I got to use her, I started liking her more and more. And then yeah, so hopefully that happens to us again in the future when we're scouting for Jack the Ripper in a couple of months. Definitely gonna save, because I'm a man of my word. I will save, and I will not buy quartz, because I swore an oath that I was going to do that, and I am going to do that. And our team is not looking too bad. NP2 Vlad, of course, our beautiful, beautiful Gilgamesh, who's very close to fully ascending. Look at this. Look at this. And I think the Orion event's giving this monument anyway, so it's not too bad. So, hey, we're close, because I actually farm. We could fully ascend Altera, but as you can see, it needs 5 hearts, and I only have 9. And he needs 5 hearts, and I want to fully ascend him first. You know, Altera is cool and all, but Gilgamesh is my homie, so eh. By the way, I'm not trying to flex. I'm just trying to prove a point that farming is important in this kind of game. So even if it is boring, farming is boring. Don't get me wrong. In most games, farming is boring, but it's necessary. So people who are complaining or not playing the game because nothing's going on, then you are fucking up. I'm not gonna insult you beyond that, but you are definitely fucking up. Because I think I already made my point, but there you go. That's pretty much our last chance for John, unless I get a ticket or quartz later and then I scout without recording and then I just get her. Kind of like how we got Guild and shit. Shit. Thanks, John. You know, me recording it would have been nice, but like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it because you were pissed at what I said or something, or maybe you didn't like my rolls. I don't know. Maybe you don't like it when I talk a lot. Comment down below. Tell me what you think about my rolls or what you thought about my little rant thing there. And of course, subscribe, not subscribed. Subscribe. Present tense, to become a supporting character, to me the main character, because without you guys, the supporting cast, I would just be the only character. I would just the only one. I wouldn't even be the main one because I'm the only one. It's like, I mean, technically I would be by default, but it's like, it's not as prestigious when there's nobody else around to compete with, right? So yeah, please subscribe. It would be nice. And I will scout for the Summer Gacha 2017 Part 2 for the Japanese account because I want that NQCE. So you're going to see that down there in a bit. So yeah. See you in the next one.